Come on, little piggy. Go wee 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 all the way home. Vader coming at the calling blade didn't do a whole lot of damage though.
I know you want to go with the Blue Beauty there, Skybar, but no, she's riding solo.
Move it over to Lobster. No! Brew gets his stun out there and gets his taunt up. Gotta go basic. Yes! Vader is gone. Rex trying. Oh! So we're gonna do a whiff on Thrawn. Vader with the calling blade. Thrawn coming in at the fracture. Yoda with his little frog leap. Oh! What is up, Hall Table Heroes? It's your friendly neighborhood running bald man back again for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Can he solo it? Where we see if a Relic 5 character can solo the Galactic War. Last week we had an OG character, Raid Han Solo. Just showing that he really needs his co-pilot to be able to do too much in this Galactic War. But this week we have another character, a newer character. Kind of along the lines of Raid Han, not quite a Ray character. He was a marquee not too long ago, but he is required for a Galactic Legend. We have Skiff Guard Lando. Uh, I really don't think he's going to be able to solo it. He might get to Zone 3 maybe by halfway through it. Beyond that, I'm not too sure. I haven't used him too much. I don't know what all he does. He's more of a Jabba character on the Jabba team, but we'll find out here in a minute just how far he can go. Alright, and we are in the game. Let's go over this Galactic War and see how Skiff Lando can do. Alright, got Phasma, OG Kylo, and Faust with a Boba and a Jyn Urso. I think Jin's gonna have to be our first. Well, does that revive work for non or for light side characters? I don't think it'll make too big of a difference. Where's Scando? There's Leia's Bush. There's Raid Han. There we go, Scando. Alright, we've got him loaded up, no leader ability, but let's get in it and see how he does. Alright, what is that? Physical damage, target enemy, blah blah blah. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do that on crew. Or OG Kylo. Emo Darth Vader. And Scandal moves on. Boba Fett coming in a little pea shooter. And Jyn coming in there trying to remove some turn meter. Phasma doing a little whatever. And Stormtrooper getting taunt up. Boba Fett coming back in with his pea shooter. Jyn Lin in the hand. Let's do this thing. Covert Agent. It cleared some debuffs, but didn't really do anything. Boba Fett coming in. Jyn coming in following up. What does this thing do? Coming in with a force pike or whatever that is. Oh, and First Order Stormtrooper goes down in one hit. Move over to Phasma. Oh, Phasma, she survived. Double tap from Lando. Boba Fett coming in with double tap of his own, and Jyn coming in lending a hand. Let's just do the basic on Boba. Boba's first life goes down. And we'll finish Boba Fett off right there. And now it's just Jyn. The cheese stands alone and she lands a stun. Alright, and Skiff Guard Lando finishes off, gets through the first battle of Zone 1. Alright, we got Farm Boy, Princess Leia, Old Ben, another Boba Fett, but he's in blue, so he's not going to be too tough. And Darth Vader. I'm thinking Darth Vader should be our first one out. Old Ben. I want him to be our last one, but we'll see what he does with his taunt. Let's do this thing. Oh, and Vader goes down and yellow leg goes into stealth. Boba Fett coming with a little double shot. Vader coming in with Force Crush. We'll go ahead and do this thing and get rid of Darth Vader. Goodbye, Vader. And old Ben trying his mind tricks didn't do anything. Leia coming in with a little double tap of her own. Let's go ahead and do this thing on Farm Boy. And Farm Boy goes down. Boba Fett with the rocket at the face. And what's... That didn't do anything, so we won't do that one. We'll go ahead and do this little hoe to Boba, or old Ben. Boba Fett coming, Leia coming in. Let's go ahead and do this to Boba. Boba's got 1 life left. We'll finish Boba off and move over to Leia. She's got speed offense up and crit something up. And she goes in a stealth. It doesn't do her any good though. And Skiff guard Lando moves on to the final battle of Zone 1. Alright, we got Darth Sidious, another emo Darth Vader, Count Dookie, Luminar Unduli, and Captain Phasma. Luminar needs to be our first one out though, because I don't want her healing anybody up. But emo Darth Vader in there too, he can hit big. Let's go for emo boy. Let's do this thing. And he goes down. Sidious coming in there with a little swipe. And Dooku does his little whirly bird. We'll go ahead and finish off Luminar Unduli now. Alright, Lumi's down. And Phasma does a little hey-ya thing. Oh, and Dooku landing a stun. Phasma coming in there. And a shock from Dooku. And Sidious coming in there with a little whirly bird. We'll do this thing. Oh, and Darth Sidious goes down. And Dooku coming in with a little whirly bird again. We'll move it over to Count Dooku. And Dooku goes down to 1 hit, and can we do 1 hit Phasma? 1 hit wonder, Captain Phasma in that walking tin can outfit of hers. And Skando moves on to the 2nd round of this galactic war. Darth Maul leading off the charge. He's in the blue, so is Sidious. Got a small heal from Talia and Consular with Boba Fett. Sorry, it's that early morning coughs. Alright, and we are in Jabba's palace. Oh, let's go ahead and... Oh, let's do Boba. Get rid of your first life. Boba Fett coming with a peak shooter. And Sidious laying a healing immunity. We're going to finish off Boba Fett. And Tully coming in there with a little... whatever those are, katanas, blades, whatever, and a single tap or basic on Maul, and now Sidious comes in, and we're cleared that healing immunity. Let's go ahead and get rid of Sidious, and we'll go ahead and do Consular, and he's down in 1, and Talia is gone as well, and Skiff Lando moves on to the 2nd battle of Zone 2. Oh, a Bastila Lead Jedi. This could be difficult for him. That bonus protection. I would say this would be his first real test. So Mace needs to be our first one out. We'll go ahead and do this thing on Mace Windu. We have no protection. We got rid of his bonus protection. Mace Windu laying a ability block. And Snip's coming in there with a little hey-ya. And we get a couple assists from everybody. And Ezra comes in there with his whirly bird. We'll do a basic on Mace Windu. Mace Windu goes down. And Anakin Skywalker laying an ability block and a healing immunity. We'll go ahead and do this thing on Anakin. Oh, we get him down to yellow. And Ezra doing the watch and learn. Called Bastila. He comes in there with double tap of his own. Bastila coming in there laying an ability block, and Anakin coming in there doing something. We're going to finish him off. We don't want anybody healing up, so we'll go with Snips next. Ezra coming in there with double tap. Oh, and Bastila laying in a stun. Alright, Snips is down, just her base protection. And Bastila calling her to assist, and Ezra came in there with a little swipe of his own. And down goes Snips, and Bastila's in there. Oh, Bastila's got the stun. And she's down the yellow, and she is gone in one hit. Gets through that bonus protection. Let's do a basic on Ezra. Come on. And Ezra Bridger goes down. A Jedi you are not. Must have been the Sith energy on Malachor there. And on to the final battle of Zone 2 is our Skiff guard Lando. We got an Anakin Skywalker leading off the charge with some clones and a Jedi. Luminar Unduli. Come on. What clones do we have? I kind of want Anakin to be our first one out. He's a big hitter. Rex is in there. So we'll have to make an adjustment and get 5s out of there so we can go for Rex. Let's do this thing. Alright, Luminar laying a belly block and Anakin laying a healing immunity. Speed down. Luminar coming in a little swipe on assist from 5s, or with 4 5s. And Cody doing his little mass AoE. Let's do a basic on 5s. We finished off 5s. Now we can get over to Rex. We don't want him to go do his Rex lead. Anakin gets him down the yellow. Oh, Luminar coming in. Alright, can we get rid of Rex here? Yes, and Rex is down. Anakin's going to come in with his little saber. Alright, we got rid of Anakin. Alright. Cody's probably a bigger hit than the Luminara. Alright, Cody is down. Luminara comes in a little swipe. We'll do a basic on Luminara. Oh, she survived the first hit, but the double tap. And Lando moves on to the Zone 3. That got a little hairy there for a minute. He got his health back up to the green, though. Oh, a Grandmaster Yoda. The old Ben, Eth Koth Consular, and a Luminar Unduli. I don't think Lando is going to get through this one. But I could be wrong. So, GM-wise, got to be our first out. I don't want that foresight getting spread. The rest of them don't have that much DPS, so we'll do this thing on Yoda. Yoda goes down. Eth Koth coming in the first position. Luminar, one of her own, landing a belly block. Old Ben with mind tricks. Let's get rid of Luminar. Oh, Luminar goes down with a double tap. And Consular coming in there. His force pushes his own. Let's do hit this and finish him off. Old Ben's going to taunt. We'll do a basic on you. And old Ben goes down and gets some of those buffs to Eth. And Eth goes down in one hit. Did not even need the double tap. And Skando moving on to the second battle of Zone 3. Ooh. Got a crew, Sidious, Fallen Bastila, Darth Vader, and a Grand Moff Tarkin. Ooh. Not that worried about... Not that worried about Tarkin or Sidious. Crew's got his... what? 2-turn stun. We'll do this thing. Oh, and Crew goes down in one hit. Bastila coming in there trying to lay in some fear. Got a speed down from Vader, and we'll go ahead and get rid of Bastila. No, save Bastila for next. We'll go ahead and focus on Vader. Those dots in that calling blade. Bastila, Fallen Bastila coming in there with a little saber twirl her. Vader coming with calling blade. Sidious. Vader down the red end. Vader is gone. We got a armor shred from something on Skando. Let's go ahead and move it over to Fallen Bastila Sean. Oh, and Hot Topper Bastila survives. Let's go ahead and finish her off now. We got a shock in there somehow. Must have been from Basti. And Sidious goes down to one hit. And Grand Moff Tarkin, you are gone. And Skando moves on to the next final battle of Zone 3. Oh, Boba Fett. A Gear 11 Boba Fett. Gear 10. Grandmaster Yoda. Yoda's got to be our first one out, though. Just because his foresight. If we get too many debuffs, though, a rock to the face from Boba is going to do us in. We have no protection. Alright, moving over to Grandmaster Yoda, see if we can't finish him off with one hit. And GMY goes down. Oh, and Rocket to the face lands healing immunity. Let's go ahead and get a... See if we can't do a double tap and get out Mary Sue. No, she survived. She dodged. Dooku coming to a stun and a shock. Oh, and we're down the yellow. And Mary Sue coming with a little double tap. And Dooku laying a ability block and getting his double tap in. Oh, and down 2 dots goes Skando. I'm going to say that was dot because that didn't feel like a pea shooter hit from Boba. Alright, let's avenge him. Alright. Bring out the big guns to avenge old Skando. Now, was it the Death Star or something? Luminar coming in with a little force push, and we'll do Crush from Lord Vader. Get some dots on there. Mary Sue gets that. Oh, and she dodges that from Mace Windu. We'll do a basic. Oh, okay. Well, let's just do this thing on Luminara. Don't want her healing up. We'll do a big hit on Boba. And Gas will do this. And that should take them both out. It does, and Skando has been avenged. Skiff guard Lando Calrissian has been avenged. What would we have had to face in Zone 4? That would have been close. Those Grandmaster Yodas, he would have, I don't know, with him with that mace, he would have had to have been our first one out because of that foresight. Mace, with his shatter point, depending on how many turns he got, he could definitely throw a monkey wrench in the Lando's plans. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. And tune in next week when we see if our next character can solo the Galactic War.